Good morning, CSL Greater Baltimore, and welcome to our Sunday service, May 26, 2024, the day before Memorial Day. I welcome you and invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy this pre-meditation service. So we're going to do a brief version of the life visioning process that Reverend Michael Beckwith has developed. And so I'm going to ask you to sit very comfortably with your feet on the floor, with your hands like open, everything open, nothing uncrossed, your hands facing up on your lap, and a signal and uh, uh, to signal receptivity, to bring yourself open to this meditation. And so I want you to become aware as you take this breath in this very instance that you are surrounded by love, surrounded by this infinite force, this love and light that carries all of us. And I want you to also remember a time when you were unconditionally loved, when all that you had and needed was available, that you were just loved just because maybe this was from your grandmother or from uh, a trusted person, that you were just completely loved just because you are. And from this, I'd love for you to understand that this is just a smidgen, a small dot of the infinite potential of love, the infinity of love that is around all of us. And so as we move through these questions, this love that surrounds us all is the power of the universe. And as we sit in this love field, amplify this love field, and grow this love field, our awareness of it in ourselves, we know that we want to ask that when we ask a question, given the laws of the universe, given the laws that we know, when we ask a question in this visioning process, we know that the answer is there, that there is no question that is unanswered in this infinite intelligence. And so I invite you to sit in this infinite intelligence space and ask this next question for yourself. What is the next great vision for my life? What is it that my talents and gifts are seeking to express? What is it that the universe is pulling and drawing, and asking me to bring forth? So again, with your hands up and open, receptive to receiving this answer. So, and so the next question I invite you to ask is, what is it that I must embrace, that I must become in order to manifest the vision that's beginning to articulate itself through me right now? This is your growing edge. What must I become in my own life in order for this vision to become manifest? I suggest that if you hear something that sounds outrageous, don't edit it. Let your, let your wisdom, let your vision just come forth. Don't judge it. Let it go. Let's just see what's going to happen. And as you are looking in your life, and you're embracing this new vision that is coming through you, it might be coming through just a feeling. It might be coming through a vision an actual vision that came before you behind your closed eyes. And so I want you to ask next, what is it that I must let go in order for this vision to become? What can I release that no longer serves me in my life and no longer serves this vision that wants to emerge? You know, there may have been some things in the past that you have held on to that you think works, or some type of coping mechanism that it's not any needed any longer, that's not really serving and opening up the space of connection and opening up the channel of connection. So what must I release? So the next question is, what do I have right now? What do I already have that can be in service of this vision? And as you look at that, what you have, know that the divine presence has given you so many resources. You might not even realize, or you may be taking for granted. You might not even realize that there's some talent that you have, some latent gift you don't even think about. But it's the thing that is so easily for you to give. That is your gift. And so, what gifts do you have that you can bring this vision into manifestation? So we're feeling about who we must become, and we're feeling about what we must let go so that we can rise into the frequency of what we are manifesting, to rise and embrace that vision that's coming through you. And it's coming through you because God, source, the divine source, great spirit, divine intelligence wants it to come through. So let it go. Let it come through. So then I want you to finally ask for yourself, is there anything else? Is there anything else divine spirit, divine intelligence, great spirit that you that that wants to come through. So, again, the questions are, what does divine mind have for my next greatest vision? Or what is it that it wants to emerge from me? And the second question is, what must I become in order for this vision to become manifest? What must I release in order for this vision to become manifest? So, and what is there that wants to be revealed additionally? Is there anything else, Spirit? Is there anything else? So I'll close this with a brief treatment. For there is just one life, one God, one source of infinite intelligence. This love and light moves through everything, for everything is composed of this love and light. And so we are unified with this beautiful, glorious presence. And as we carry our visions for what is the highest and best for us at this time, in this place, we bless our vision and know that it is done. And so it is.
Good morning, my beloved CSL Greater Baltimore community. Let us open our celebration service by ringing the bowl, which will be followed by our invocation song by today's guest musician, Robin Hackett, and the invocation by our practitioner du jour and producer, Dana Cole.
Okay, Robin. You're on mute, sweetie.
I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. And I've got love overflowing. I've got love overflowing. I've got love overflowing in my soul. I've got love overflowing. I've got love overflowing. I've got love overflowing in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. And I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river in my soul.
And this is what I know, that God is all there is, and all there is God. And so, as we are all united through this beautiful, blessed spirit, I am so ever grateful for this opportunity to share with each of you this the love, the joy, the excitement of being alive. And so today, I bless all who are participating in this service. We bless and thank Rev Up for his message of empowerment. We bless and thank Robin for her music that stirs the soul. And we bless and thank the other Robin for hosting with the mosting. And we bless and thank each of you who are watching and participating in this service right now or in the future. And so I release this word into the law lovingly, knowing that our service is whole, beautiful, perfect, complete, and it is done. And so it is.
And so it is.
So
wow.
it is.
Thank you. So thank you, Robin, and thank you, Dana, for getting us started here and into the mode of service. Again, I want to welcome everybody to the Center for Spiritual Living Greater Baltimore Sunday Celebration Service. And thank you for joining us from wherever you are and from whenever you may watch this recording. I am your host today, Robin Fahrenholt. Our speaker is the esteemed Rev Up, James Jeffley. I just think he is just rocking and just always stirs our soul. And then on top of that, you've got Robin Hackett, who's going to take you to another level. So this is like the all-star show. And then our service producer is Dana, and she is also Dana Cole, and she is also our practitioner. So you get ready to get rocked a little bit here. So I want everybody to know that every day every Sunday at CSL Greater Baltimore is Bring a Friend or a Family Member Sunday. We invite you to bring a friend or family member. I don't really care if you bring a stranger off the street. I mean, I'm not that picky. But we want to spread CSLGB's love, light, and joy. All are welcome here. All are welcome when we meet in person, and all are welcome online. And we would love to have anyone come and hang out with us. So yes, that's our little thing about invite a friend and come and share the divine love of CSL Greater Baltimore. So at CSL Greater Baltimore, we have a covenant and a community prayer. So I will read that, and I hope that you would read along with me. Our sacred covenant for the Center for Spiritual Living Greater Baltimore is: this is what we know. The circle of divine love is complete. It comprehends all, includes all, and binds all together with everlasting unity. We are forever held in love's presence and care. Divine love is complete as me. And that comes from the Science of Mind textbook, page 513. And the affirmation that goes with it is, I am the divine love that I am. And our community prayer says, and we know this to be a fact, there is only one life. This life is good. This life is God. This life is my life now. And knowing that I am one with this life that is God, I therefore know that I am one with all its blessed expressions, which includes the Center for Spiritual Living Greater Baltimore community. I know that the highest purpose of our center is a revelation of God as divine love. As I now accept the highest expression of CSL Greater Baltimore into my life, I know that it is revealed in a way that glorifies God and serves the highest and greatest good for all who are touched by this presence. I am grateful. God is gracious. Amen. Ashe, and so it is. And once again, we are blessed to have Robin Hackett with us, who is a singer, a songwriter, an author, a speaker, and a creativity coach. And her song, Hard Left, appeared on the CBS hit comedy, How I Met Your Mother. Quite an accomplishment, Robin. She also teaches private voice, piano, and guitar. She facilitates workshops on creativity, and we are so honored and so joyful to have Robin back with us today. Thank you, Robin.
You're welcome. Thank you. not be surprised when you will see, 'cause anything is possible, yes. Everything's right here. Anything is possible, yes. It's perfect and it's clear. Whoa. Destiny in your hand. It's time you realize and take a stand, 'cause anything is possible, yes. Everything's right here. Anything is possible. It's perfect and it's clear. If you just believe, if you just believe, anything is possible. Anything is possible. So hold a vision in your heart, 'cause there's no better place for you to start. Anything is possible. Everything's right here. Anything is possible. It's perfect and it's clear. Just believe. Oh, if you just believe, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Through the night, oh.
Well, I think anything is possible, but I think it'd be hard pressed to find a more soulful performance than that. That was awesome, Robin. Thank you so much. I was getting goosebumps. Um, so thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So now I would like to welcome Dana for our reading and our spiritual practice. So there she is. I love that picture of you, girl. So please get us ready to hear Rev up as you share a spiritual practice with us today. Honey, you are on mute.
I am on fire and was on mute. Y'all should have heard me. It sounded great.
It looked great.
Welcome back again. Good morning again. And I'm going to share with you from one of my very favorite books, This Thing Called You by Ernest Holmes. I'm on page 8. You belong to the universe in which you live. You are one with the creative genius back of this vast array of ceaseless motion, this original flow of life. You are as much a part of it as the sun, the earth, and the air. There is something in you telling you this, like a voice echoing from some mountaintop of inward vision, like a light whose origin no man has seen, like an impulse welling up from an invisible source. Your soul belongs to the universe. Your mind is an outlet through which the creative intelligence of the universe seeks fulfillment. This is your starting point for investigating the meaning of those impulses, those longings, and the desires which accompany you through life. You may accept that the source through which they come, you may accept that the source through which they come is real. You may accept that the universe is filled with a divine and infinite presence, perhaps the infinite of yourself, not the infinite of your limited self, but the infinite of the divine self you must be. There must be a pattern of yourself in this invisible. This is so exciting. I'm sorry. The greatest minds of the ages have accepted this, accepted that such a pattern exists. Just to be clear, the pattern of your infinite self. Socrates called it his spirit. Some ancient mystics called it Atman. Why don't you just call it you, your complete self? For surely this is what they all have meant. Just try to catch the larger vision and realize that there have been and are people, many of them who have wooed and wed some invisible presence until its atmosphere and essence have become woven into the fabric of their own existence. Every man is a doorway, as Emerson said, through which the infinite passes into the finite, through which God becomes man, through which the universal becomes individual. You are to believe with utmost simplicity and with complete faith that there is a pattern of your being or a real spirit of you, which is as eternal as God, as indestructible as capital R reality, and as changeless as capital T truth. This pattern is seeking to manifest through you. Behind it is all the will and purpose of the universe, all the irresistible laws of being. Finally, it will win. It is because it is there that you have these irresistible urges, the longing to live more fully, the feeling that life belongs to you. There is something within. There is something within you beyond all doubt and fear, something which never something which has never been limited by your acts or destroyed by your feeling. This is the only something that can make you whole. And so I'm going to leave that there. Your spiritual practice is to go and watch the tape at the beginning for the 15-minute visioning because I used up a lot of time just then. But that, I'm telling you, is the juice. And so it is.
And if it's the juice, it's worth the squeeze, honey. I'm telling you, you are fired up today. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I love your
Ooh,
choice for the reading because that's just a prime example of Dr. Holmes' ability to assimilate things from all those different places and make something simple out of it. That's what he's a master of.
indeed.
So, and speaking of masters, let me tell you about who our speaker is today. Reverend James Jeffley, aka Rev Up, is an ordained minister, and an award-winning international speaker, a trainer, published author, and musician. And he is coming to us from California. So I am always grateful that he's willing to get up early and be on these broadcasts. Rev Up's message and ministry are about empowered living through the elevation of our consciousness. Isn't that what life's all about? Think about it. Raise your consciousness, improve your life. His catchphrase, up yours, is not an insult. It's an invitation to raise every part of our lives up to a higher level of happiness, peace, alignment, prosperity, and consciousness. I'm so happy to have Rev Up back with us today, and so look forward to your message, dear.
Let's try this. Can you see my screen? Can you hear me?
We can hear you. I've done something. I'm trying to figure out how to unpin everybody or something. Hold
Okay.
on a second. Let me turn off focus mode. All right. And then go ahead and it says I'm viewing your screen. Oh, maybe anybody else, can y'all say whether or not you're viewing his screen? I may have flipped my screen. Can you all see Sunday
I see
celebration
Reverend Up
service?
and I see the Sunday celebration service screen, both of them.
Excellent, excellent.
Okay.
Thank you.
Robin, I want to say thank you so much. And to the other Robin, thank you so much for your beautiful music. Greetings, CSL Greater Baltimore. Happy Sunday. Happy May. We're almost at the halfway point of 2024. Is it just me, or does it seem like this year is in a hurry to get someplace? We had a number of celebrations this month. There was Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. Cinco
Mm-hmm.
de Mayo. We had NASCAR Day. We had Armed Forces Day, and then for many people, the two big ones, Mother's Day. So thank you to all the mothers out there and to those who have played that role. Thank you. This month also includes tomorrow's celebration of Memorial Day. That's the day that we pause to honor those who have given the ultimate sacrifice for this country. So if you would indulge me, please, let's have a moment of silence to honor our mothers and the sons and daughters they have lost to war and conflict. Thank you all for your service. Happy Mother's Day again. Happy Memorial Day. So last time I was here, I was speaking on the theme of Awaken the Sleeping Giant. And I talked about how in the embrace of gentleness, we find our greatest strength. This was the message that I left you with. And the CSL themes for May, this month's theme is from good to great to grand. And today's theme is all about the power of vision. The power of vision. So today I want to talk about vision as in guiding the way up. Yeah, there's that up thing again. I'm also a professional coach. And one day I was in my coaching class, and excuse me, self-empowerment coach and expert Rick Tamlin, one of my teachers, came to class one day and he said boldly, confidently, it's all made up. We said, what? He said, it's all made up.
Oh,
We
yeah.
said, we said, what's made up? He said, everything. Everything? Everything. Everything, everything? Everything, everything, everything. It's all made up. That was one of the most profound paradigm shifting things I had ever heard. It made me stop and reevaluate everything I had been taught, everything I had learned. It's all made up, because buried underneath that was the power of potential and possibility. If everything is made up, then we get to make up new things. That was one of the most liberating things I've ever heard. Think about this, folks. All the buildings throughout all of history, all the transportation, all the arts, all the businesses, all the governments, all the religions, everything we know and experience, all made up. A person or groups of people got together and said, what if we did this? Bam. And they made it up. Yes, it took time. Yes, it took energy. Yes, it took money, but we made it up. This is creation itself. All the great things that we have created in our history, that we are creating now, that we will create, all of them started as a vision. The importance of vision was even spoken about in the holy books. But we haven't just created big things. We've had great thinkers, visionaries who've imagined not only the what, but the how and the why of life. Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. had a vision of the world where people are judged by the content of their character rather than the color of their skin. This vision became a driving force behind the civil rights movement in the United States. Nelson Mandela envisioned a South Africa free from apartheid, where all people could live in harmony and with equal rights. Despite being imprisoned for 27 years, he held on to this vision and worked tirelessly to bring it to fruition. Mahatma Gandhi envisioned a peaceful struggle for India's independence from British rule through nonviolent resistance. His vision of nonviolence and civil disobedience mobilized millions of Indians to participate in the independence movement and inspired civil rights movements across the globe. Marie Curie had a vision of advancing scientific understanding and improving medical treatments through her research on radioactivity. And despite facing significant obstacles as a woman in science, she persevered and made groundbreaking discoveries. She was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize and remains the only person to win Nobel Prizes in two different scientific fields, physics and chemistry. First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt had a vision of a more just and equitable world, especially concerning human rights. And as First Lady of the U.S. and later as a diplomat, she played a crucial role in drafting the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Rosa Parks envisioned a society free from racial segregation and discrimination. And her courage decision to refuse to give up her seat to a white passenger became a pivotal moment in the civil rights movement. Folks, all great things in life start as a vision, whether it's a monument, a building, an institution, or just a call for freedom and justice. It all starts as a vision. I know sometimes it is hard to see a way to something better. There are people who may be having health challenges right now. People may be having financial challenges. Some of you may be facing challenges in your relationships, challenges in your career. You may be struggling so much that you feel like you are looking through a dark glass. In 1 Corinthians, it says, "For now we see through a glass darkly." There's an old story, a myth, that when European colonizers, when their ships approached North America, South America, Australia, the appearance of their large ships was so foreign to the native people that they could not even see the vessels in front of them. Now, there's no way to know if this is true or not. It's apocryphal. But the point here is not about the ships. It's not about the colonization. It's not about the indigenous people. The point here is that there can be a reality, a possibility for our lives that is so foreign to us that not only can we not see it, we can't even envision or imagine it being true. The circumstances have not only become the reality, it becomes our only reality. Some people have been down so long they've forgotten there's even an up. So how do we begin to dream of greater things when our current circumstances seem so dire? How can we imagine something better for ourselves when we can't even envision it? Some people will tell you, well, you just need faith. In Hebrews 11:1-6, it says, "Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen." Well, I don't know about you, but I was born in Missouri, so you got to show me. You see, Missouri is the show me state, right? There are a lot of people, whether they're born in Missouri or not, that need to see the evidence, the possibility of better. Where is this better future that you tell me to have faith in? Where are these better finances, this better health? Where is this better life, this better career, this better family that you tell me to have faith in? Where is it? I don't see it for myself. Well, as Robin said, it's all around us. The possibility, everything we need is all around us. You may even know people right now who are healthier than you, who are doing better financially than you, enjoying healthier relationships, having fulfilling careers, living a life that you can't begin to imagine for yourself. Look around, look on your feeds, talk to your friends, talk to your family. You may ask, well, how is it that they are living this amazing life? I don't know, but I'll tell you how it started. With a vision. They had a vision. At some point, they saw themselves having, doing, being just a little better. Maybe not reaching all the way for the stars, but just a little better. What if my life got just a little better? They saw other people having, doing, and being a little better. They saw a vision of something better. Maybe they went with some of these friends or family members to have an experience of something better. I remember one day I wanted to have the experience of driving a Mercedes Benz for myself. This was many, many years ago. I had ridden in them, had never driven one. So I roll up to the Mercedes Benz dealership and I said, yes, I would like to test drive a car. Now, I made up a story. This was during the .com era. I said, I work for a .com. I can't mention which one, but we're about to go public and I'm about to come into a lot of money. And so I'm out shopping for that moment when. And they said, oh, right this way, sir. Which color would you like? Which model would you like? I wasn't going to buy the car, but I wanted to have the experience of it. I wanted to know what it felt like, because if you can feel it, you can start to imagine it and vibrate at the frequency necessary to attract that thing in your life. Nikola Tesla said, if you want to understand the universe, you got to understand frequency, energy, and vibration. I wanted to have the vibration of what it felt like to do that. So I went and test drove the car. Now, do I drive a Mercedes? No, I have a Prius because I care about the planet. I like getting good gas mileage. But at some point, you got to see the possibility of what you want, and then you have to claim it. I am that. I am. Now, the reality is maybe the people who claim the thing they want are not immediately, instantly better or richer or healthier at that point, but they could see themselves becoming that. The turning point is some people look at someone else's better life and say, oh, I'm not that. While others will look at someone's better life and say, I'm not that yet. It starts with vision. A person without a vision is a person without a future. And a person without a future will always return to the past, to that which is familiar, that which is comfortable, to their habits, to the things they've always known. As Helen Keller said, the only thing worse than being blind is having sight with no vision. And she was the first blind and deaf person in the U.S. to earn a Bachelor of Arts degree. Scripture tells us where there is no vision, the people perish. The person perishes. There's so many people right now navigating loneliness, navigating hopelessness, depression. Now, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychologist. But I know that if I want to try to even start to change some of those circumstances and not perish, I got to have a vision of what better could look like in my life. You see, folks, what I think I know about manifestation is that we are always manifesting. We cannot not manifest. Every word, every thought, every emotion you have sends a ripple out into the universe, a vibrational frequency. We attract that. We cannot not manifest. So the question is, from what place am I manifesting? Lynn Grabhorn says you get what you focus on, and whatever you focus on, that is the thing you bring more and more of into your life. We are manifesting from our level of consciousness. I've talked about this in the other sermons that I've given here. Dr. David Hawkins, and his map of consciousness, and he has a scale from 20 to 1,000, and these are all the lower levels of consciousness. So if you're only focused on your current circumstances, you will only see what is possible from that place. So what is it you see in terms of possibility for your life if you're operating from shame or guilt or apathy? What better future do you envision from grief, fear, or anger? Probably only more of the same. What do you manifest from these lower levels of consciousness? Entropy, destruction, stagnation. But if you are able to shift your consciousness up to higher levels, to where you want to be, understand your circumstances are not your future, but they can be if that's all you focus on. If you can't see yourself living a life that's better than where you are, look for examples of other people who are living a better life, even if it's only slightly better. It's still better. What do you value? Think of the things that bring you joy or peace or love. These are all higher level vibrations, higher levels of consciousness. Think of the things that make you come alive. Ernest Holmes said, the mind must conceive before the creative energy can produce. We must supply the avenue through which it can work. A good gardener knows the ground must be prepared before planting the seed. He said, when your vision is clear, your decision is easy. You reach a state of consciousness that another spiritual teacher named Osho once called choicelessness. When the vision is clear, your decision is easy. You become choiceless. You choose those things that make you come alive, and then you start to attract all the things in the universe that are vibrating at that higher level of aliveness. Howard Thurman was an American author, philosopher, theologian, Christian mystic, and civil rights leader. He is said to have influenced Dr. Martin Luther King, and he said, don't ask yourself what the world needs, ask yourself what makes you come alive, and then go do that. Ask yourself what makes you come alive and go do that, because what the world needs is people who have come alive. We don't need you. You were not born to simply exist, go to school, go to work, pay bills, and die. That is not why you are here. You are a unique manifestation and expression of the divine itself, living this life, wanting to experience this life in magnificent and glorious ways, so that you may evolve, not just as a human, but as a spiritual being, as a soul entity. There is more. There is so much more that awaits you. James Allen once said, dream lofty dreams, and as you dream, so shall you become. Your vision is the promise of what you shall one day be. No matter who I'm quoting, they're all talking the same thing. They're all speaking the same language. Manifestation come from vision, coming from divine alignment, coming from the vibration of your thoughts and your spirit. As a man thinketh, so he shall become. Dr. Thurman also said, keep fresh before me the moments of my high resolve. Despite the dullness and barrenness of the days that pass, if I search with due diligence, I can always find a deposit left by some former radiance. But I had forgotten. At the time, it was full-orbed, glorious, and resplendent. I was sure that I would never forget. In the moment of its fullness, I was sure that it would illumine my path for all the rest of my journey. I had forgotten how easy it is to forget. There was no intent to betray what seemed so sure at the time. My response was whole, clean, authentic. But little by little, there crept into my life the dust and grit of the journey. Details, lower level demands, all kinds of cross currents, nothing momentous, nothing overwhelming, nothing flagrant, just wear and tear. If there had been some direct challenge, a clear-cut issue, I would have fought it to the end and beyond. Howard Thurman goes on to say, in the quietness of this place, surrounded by the all-pervading presence of God, my heart whispers, keep fresh before me the moments of my high resolve, that in fair weather or in foul, in good times or in tempests, in the days when the darkness and the foe are nameless or familiar, I may not forget that to which my life is committed. Oh, keep fresh before me the moments of my high resolve. Because sometimes in the day-to-day we forget, in the struggle we forget who we are, we forget what is possible. We let life wear us down. But if you want to live a life of conscience, if you want to live a life of fulfillment, you got to keep fresh before you the moments of your high resolve, the things that make you come alive. Make a vision board, post pictures of the life that you've imagined, talk to people who are living that life. Have a better experience than you have now. Change your language. Change your language. How? Change your language from, how do I do this? How do I make that happen? How? See, this is where a lot of people get lost. You get lost in the how. Change your language to what if. Instead of saying, well, how do I do that? Ask yourself, well, what if? What if I did? What if I had that? What if I could be that? What if? What if opens up the door to possibilities? It opens up the path to manifestation, to easier manifestation. Well, what if? My life is good, but what if it was a little better? I'm not saying you always have to chase to get to, the nth degree of something. Sometimes you're happy with it the way it is. What if I was just happy with my life the way it is and the way it is not? You get to be where you are. You get to be where you are. But if some part of you is not truly happy and you know you could struggle a little less, what if? What if? Let me share with you in my remaining time how vision works. There are a lot of people who will tell you Have a vision of what you want to create. Like I just said, get a vision board, put the pictures up, right? You can see it, right? You can achieve it. Here's the thing. It's not enough to just envision the successful outcome of what you want. You must also envision the work needed to achieve it. See, I can't just picture myself having the lean, ripped body and the health and the finances and the relationships and the career and all the things that I may want to have, do, or be in life. I can't just envision that. I have to also see myself doing what it takes to create that. Manifestation doesn't happen without action. Beloved Reverend Dr. Eloise Oliver from the East Bay Church of Religious Sciences, treat, but move your feet. Treat, that's science of mind, positive prayer. Treat, yes, and move your feet. Faith without works is dead. So see yourself doing it. Define your goals, specific measurable goals. Articulate what success looks like. Break it into smaller actionable steps. Visualize the process. Spend time every day visualizing yourself performing these tasks effectively. Imagine the potential obstacles you will encounter and how you will overcome them. And stay flexible. Be prepared to adjust your plans as needed. And then, as Nike says, you must do it. Just do it. You got to see where you want to go, map out the steps, take action. So, what is the why for your life? Is it your family? Is it your health, your community, the planet? Is it your legacy? What is the why for your life? What is the vision for that why? Take some time, get clear, see it, do it, have it, be it. But rev up. What if it's hard? Probably will be. Remember what Nietzsche said. Having a purpose or a reason for living gives you the strength to deal with the challenges. He said, he who has a why to live can bear almost any how. Yeah, it's going to be challenging, but the why will compel you, propel you, motivate you. See the vision, envision the work, do the work, make progress. And in the words of Reverend Martin Luther King Jr., he said, don't let anything turn you around. When you can't see clearly, don't let anything turn you around. When you lose hope, don't let anything turn you around. When you're tired and you want to give up, don't let anything turn you around. You must have the courage to see a better future. You must dare to dream and to act on that dream. I will leave you with this. Henry David Thoreau once said, if one advances confidently in the direction of their dreams and endeavors to live the life they've imagined, they will meet with a success unexpected in common hours. You will put some things behind you. You will pass an invisible boundary. New, universal, and more liberal laws will begin to establish themselves around and within you, or the old laws will be expanded and interpreted in your favor in a more liberal sense, and you will live with the license of a higher order of being. In proportion as you simplify your life, the laws of the universe will appear less complex. And solitude will not be solitude, nor poverty, poverty, nor weakness, weakness. If you have built castles in the air, your work will need not be lost. That is where they should be. Now, put the foundations under them. Ladies and gentlemen, the way up is through your vision. Up yours.
And up yours, Rev.
An invitation.
Oh my
It's an
gosh.
invitation.
You have got my mind just rolling here, buddy. Because those people on this call who know me know that my vision is for CSL Greater Baltimore to be the Mile High of the East Coast. and I will not let go of that vision. I may not see it in this lifetime, but I will not let go of that. And so you just renewed my commitment to that vision. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate that. So here at the Center for Spiritual Living Greater Baltimore, someday to be the Mile High of the East Coast, we practice conscious giving, also called dana. And in Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, Sikhism, dana is the practice, and I love this term, of cultivating generosity, cultivating, bringing it to life and adding the nutrients that you need for generosity to grow. And that can take the form of giving to those in need, of course, or giving to a community, or giving to where you are spiritually fed. So as we gather today in the spirit of love and fellowship, we are mindful of the profound impact of conscious giving, of cultivating generosity, dana. And as we give, we receive. There are a few ways to practice conscious giving and your support of the Center for Spiritual Living Greater Baltimore community. You can find them on our donate page, which is which is visible here. I don't know where my language is today, but it's certainly not at the forefront of my thinking. That is being displayed on our screen at this time. And you can use our website for PayPal, Giveify, or text, or you can also do the website link in the chat. You can mail me a check. I have no problems with that. So together as a community, let us share not just our declaration of financial wealth and abundance, but our vision for financial wealth and abundance. Let us say that we declare our financial wealth and abundance. I joyfully, consciously, and gratefully participate in the law of circulation. I trust in the spiritual principle that says, as I sow into my beloved community, I demonstrate my awareness of not only standing in the flow, but as the flow itself. As I sow of myself, my time, my treasure, my talents, I demonstrate my support and engagement in my community's vision, mission, and purpose. I actively give as a demonstration of manifesting, of reaping the harvest of a world that works for all. So thank you all for your support. And thank you, Robin, for bringing us another awesome opportunity to hear your voice and your music.
Absolutely. Today I saw the sun, stood out in the rain, and watched the eagle fly again. I heard a baby cry and walked right through the storm and felt the wind upon my face. And all the while I could not help but see the life that lives and breathes in you and me. And I am peaceful, yeah, and I'm grateful, and I'm thankful, oh Lord. Yes, I am, and I'm hopeful, and I'm so full, and I'm thankful. Oh, I am. I hugged an old oak tree, the earth beneath my feet, and saw a shooting star above. I looked into your eyes and touched an open heart and fell into a whole lot of love. And all the while I could not help but see
I love that song. Did you write it?
I did, yes.
Wow.
I love it too.
I just love it. It is awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Thank you.
sharing it with us again, Robin. I really
You're welcome.
appreciate it. What a morning. What a morning. What a morning. So, not only have we had an exciting service to start our week, but we have a lot of other exciting things that are happening at the Center for Spiritual Living Greater Baltimore. On the first and third Wednesdays, we are meeting in person at 320 East Towson Boulevard at the terrace
That
level.
would be Sunday, but okay.
Pardon?
You say Wednesdays.
Did I say Wednesday?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about Wednesday Oasis. I'm sorry. My brain is scattered, but let's start over. Reset. Join us in person on the first and third Sundays at the 320 East Towson Boulevard, which is the Children's Chorus of Maryland meeting place. And we have a wonderful time when we're there. We look forward to everybody showing up. We will be there through the end of June. Then we're going to take July and August off of in-person services and start up again in September. So we've got a couple weeks to go. We have this coming up. It's the Gathering, Roar, Restore Our Ancient Rhythms. It's a sound bath and vibrational healing event with Amashandra, and it will be on May 26th from 1 to 3 p.m. at 3000 Chestnut Avenue, which is in the Towson area too, I believe. And park in the lot there, and love donations will be accepted. That's going to be awesome. I can tell you that right now. What else do we have on here? We have our Wednesday Oasis. Is our midweek spiritual uplift, and it's not every Wednesday. It's the second and fourth Wednesdays on the same Zoom link from 6:30 to 7:30. So, you know, if you find your mind wandering at the middle of the week and your faith getting a little bit of in a little bit of question, join the Oasis and get that little pickup that you might need. Blessing bags. We still have some blessing bags remaining. If you would like me to get some to you so you can have them in your car, you encounter that person on the corner or on the side of the street who is claiming to be homeless and in need, you can give them a blessing bag that has essentials in it that would really benefit that person's situation. So I don't know. When I give one out, I'm grinning all over myself. It's really fun to give them out. And people seem very, very gracious for receiving them. So just let me know. Peace and Wellness Fest of 2024 is rolling along. If any of you would know people that would like to be donors, vendors, or sponsors, please contact myself, Dana, or Nancy, because we're the three main people on the committee. But October 5th, it will happen from 11 to 5 at the Rusco Mansion Community Health Center. It's going to be quite an event. It's going to be awesome. And what else might be going on here? I'm not really sure. I think that's, well, this makes perfect sense. We all know that prayer works. It's that vision that Reverend Rev Up was talking about. When you have that vision in your forethought and you go into prayer and you align with the universe, it's going to work. So keep your visions and keep your thoughts positive so you're manifesting positive things in your life. So we treat Mover Feet for knowing the truth for everyone around this planet. And prayer requests can always be sent to info@cslgreaterbaltimore.org. Amen. Ashe. And so it is. Wow. Thank you, everybody who is on this broadcast. Thank you, Robin Hackett, for being our musician and for brightening our day with your beautiful voice. Thank you, Rev Up. You always rev me up. I can't speak for anybody else, but I always leave your talks with something to think about. And I've got a couple things jotted down that I can revisit throughout the week. So thank you so much. Thank you, Dana. Thank you for your inspirational meditations and spiritual practices and making this production a reality through your ability to do the production part. And thank you, everybody who showed up, because it's going to be a wonderful day and a wonderful week. And I just know that, that that vision of the Mile High of the East Coast just became a little bit closer to reality today, because I finally said it out loud in front of a whole bunch of people. And that makes it even more real. So everybody, blessings, and thank you, and I hope to see you all soon. Rev Up, can you give us our closing prayer, please?
Someone once sang recently, I am peaceful. Oh, take a deep breath in. Inhaling all the possibility, the power, and the potential of life, of the universe, of the God creations, power that is within us. Exhaling all the stuff we don't need. Knowing that we are one, there is one life, and we are that. Yes, we are. Giving thanks for this service, for Robin, for Dana, for Robin, for everyone that's here who joined us today. May you hold fast the vision that you have, the one that is on your heart, your mind, the one that is keeping you up at night, the one that is calling to you, come to me, the vision that wants to be born. Go nurture that vision, plant the seed, till the soil, plant the seed, water, nurture it, let it grow. If you have that vision, it is yours. It is your vision to achieve. Have you achieved it yet? No, but not yet, not yet. What if? What if? Let those be your guiding mantras for this next week. What if? What if? And not yet. Not yet. I'm working on it. Not yet. And what if? And one day when? It will all come together in beautiful, glorious timing in a way that may be greater than you've even imagined. And I am knowing and holding and affirming that truth for each of us. So leave from this place in peace, leave gently, leave energized by the music and the words and the experience of this, knowing that all is good, all is well, and all is yours. And so it is.
And so it is.